Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Two of the best hitters around, Trout and Hou2, are next on MLB Network. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground. That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Calhoun. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First delivery to him on the way. Cameron Maybin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Hou2 brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Man, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Carlos Correa is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
In there, 2-1.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have to swing at that.
Fouled off into the seats behind first.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez is on deck. Hit out towards second. Gung is there. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout going back on it, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. in there at the knees, strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Richards comes set. Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Cut fastball misses, 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants and whack, base hit. Great job.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and this will be fouled away. And that misses, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Batting sixth.
Striding in, Albert Pujols. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hou2 would be next. Popped up. Gonzalez calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Richards will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Nori Aoki as he puts it on the ground to 3rd. To his left, Moustakas. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network.
Second baseman, Hou2.
Hou2 is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez.
Catcher, Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben
Striding in once again, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa is there, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
George Springer.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. 1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Hou2. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Revere is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Again, a 1-2. High pop up. Richards is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Cameron Maybin.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here comes Aoki. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 20.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. A little bouncer. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
And gentlemen, the Angels have elected to.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
The 0-2 once more, and he got him. Here's Carlos Beltran. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Richards comes set. Here he comes 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nori Aoki.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Grounder down the line at third, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job.
1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is low, ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Here's Ben Revere. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the
Leading off
top
for
of
the
the order,
Angels,
but they haven't looked
the
too
left fielder,
dangerous
number
in this
25,
one yet, right, guys?
Ben
Well, none of them have
Revere.
any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Cameron
Designated hitter,
Maben now. It's
Cameron
been an 0 for
Maben.
2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 1-0. Revere rides off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Runner goes for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 out, nobody on. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more. Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Jose Alvarez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Pitching for the Angels, number 46.
Takes a
Jose
fastball on the
Alvarez.
inside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. A quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Yulieski
Gurriel.
Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Aoki rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Bud Norris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Hou2 is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Calhoun.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's Albert now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined towards center field. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Norris sets. 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there to put it away for route number 1. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded back up the middle. Correa has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder.
Here's Ben Revere. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hit the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Therefore, it is Revere. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's Nori Aoki. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gung. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Center fielder, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Luke Gregerson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 8,
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Cole Calhoun.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today.